Welcome to Vedic Mathematics for Schools. Today, in this lesson 12, we are taking up assignment of writing of V.M. textbooks. We have seen that school math VM is to be taken for high school and higher secondary school as a phase after middle level prior education, prior knowledge. These schools mathematics as such is going to be for high schools, high and higher secondary schools. Of Sutras 1 to 8 and Upsutras 1 to 7. This is to be phased for high schools as Sutras 1 to 4 and Upsutras 1 to 4. And for higher secondary, the same will cover Sutras 5 to 8 and Upsutras 5 to 7. This as well is to be further phased for class 9 as Sutras 1 to 2 and Upsutras 1 to 2. For class 10 as Sutras 3 to 4 and Upsutras 3 to 4. Today, we are concentrating upon VM textbook for class 9. And as we have seen, it is to cover only Sutras 1 and 2 and Upsutras 1 and 2. Apparently, it may look like that it is a very small coverage of the Vedic mathematical domain, but soon we will have an idea as that Sutra 1 is the source sutra and likewise Upsutra 1 as well is source Upsutra. The concept source sutra and Upsutra means that the seed values, the principal values, which later will manifest as axioms and postulates for the Vedic mathematics. So seed values which are going to manifest as axioms and postulates are there in Sutra 1 and likewise in Upsutra 1, and this feature makes this sutra and Upsutra as the source of sutras. Now let me at the outset make a statement as that Vedic mathematics textbook writing is an expert's job. When we say it is an expert's job, it would mean that simple knowledge of Vedic mathematics or art of teaching Vedic mathematics may not help, may not work. Textbook writing is a distinct art. It makes distinct category of experts, and this assignment naturally is to be entrusted only to those authors who are of potentialities, qualities, and all other values in them, in addition to or other than the values which the knowledge of Vedic mathematics is having and values which the Vedic mathematics teacher is to possess. Let me state it more specifically that Vedic mathematics textbook writing is an assignment who has knowledge of Vedic mathematics and also has insight of Vedic mathematics teacher's qualities, and then over and above art of authoring a textbook. So we cannot entrust this assignment to individuals who simply claim that they have a knowledge of Vedic mathematics, or who just say that in addition to Vedic mathematics knowledge, they are having some experience as a Vedic mathematics teachers. Let it be very specific. If we want that the discipline of Vedic mathematics shall grow, then our textbook writing assignment should be in experts' hands. Let me state here and make a second statement, and it is a very sensitive statement. Please listen it and imbibe it. We know that Vedic Ganita Sutras have a designation Vedic. The experience tells us that all those amateurs who have just tried their hands in this domain, they even don't have a faith in Vedas. Further, they even don't have a faith that sutras are Vedic source. And still further, they are who are not having any faith as that during Vedic times there can be mathematics of values and features much beyond what we at present teach. Now, in this context, let me make a third statement. The statement is that we know that Vedic Ganita Sutras had come to pointed attention at the time when the Western scholars were compiling the Vedic Samhitas, and they could not make out any mathematics from the sutras text. Then ultimately they had ignored it, taking it. There is no mathematics in it, and it had come to the pointed attention of Swami Bharati Krishna Tirthaji Maharaj that they are not in a position to make any mathematics out of it. And then Swamiji, as Swamiji has preserved in his books, that he approached Vedic Ganita Sutras the Vedic way, and it is the way of meditation. As a result, we are having Vedic mathematics book, and with respect to it, I am making the next statement. See, this text, Vedic mathematics book of Swamiji, has been written while he was in hospital. It was written out of memory, and same was made a manuscript which was sent to USA, and the publisher had returned the manuscript as it is not in the form of its publication as a textbook, and same could be done only if the Swamiji are present there in USA, which had not become the possibility. And then it is ultimately that Banaras Hindu University had published it, and when we are through this textbook, then we can see that from the modern instructions, norms, this book is not accepted as well authored or well organized or making the subject to be exhaustive. See, the book is by Swami Bharati Krishna Tirthaji Maharaj. The book is of original ideas. Book is of original interpretations. And this book by Swamiji even is being not taken as of mathematics instructions book for schools. Let me have a pause here and let us think. If we are now going for, say, lesson wise or a chapter wise textbook, and for class 9, presuming that there is a middle standard knowledge always available, prior available, it is the knowledge. So in this background, the textbook is to be for class 9, and it's chapter 1, naturally is to introduce the whole scheme, the whole procedure, and in this introduction, naturally, first will be a word about a syllabi, and syllabi here is Sutras 1 and 2 and Upsutras 1 and 2. So this text, which is in Devanagari script, is to be introduced as to how this letter's text, which is in a speaking language form, is to have a translation of it in mathematics language, in the form of lessons of instructions, in terms of which the teaching is to be done. Now, from here, let me point out and list some information. See, our text is Eka, Adhikain, Purvain, and then as an integrated text, it is to follow Anurupain, and then we have to reach Nikhilam, Navatsha, Charmam, Dashata, and finally we will be reaching at Shishyate Shesha Sangya. Why we have to follow it in itself is to be made specific at the outset, and then how these just 6 words, Ekadhikain, Purvain, Anurupain, Nikhlim, Navashta, Charmam, and Dashata, are making a proper foundation for high schools. It is here where we have to introduce as to how the beginning, in fact, is going to be with the knowledge of a Devanagari alphabet. And once we will be introducing it as that this alphabet has numbers also, it has geometric bodies as well, it is taking to a space content, and there are units of distinct generics. These are very big concepts. Letters accept association of numbers. The letters, numbers take us to geometric modish forms. These take us to the space content and then the units of different generics. Very loaded concepts these are, as it is only upon these concepts we will be reaching at that when we will be introducing that Sutra 1 will help us construct whole range of numbers, and it will introduce us sets with operations, and also same will take us to the life in its mundane or its subtle form. So all life sciences and mundane sciences, a big range which in the context may be physics, chemistry, and so on. And as far as the mathematics, the present day mathematics, as the present day high school and higher secondary schools are introducing, will take us to many disciplines designating arithmetic, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, and many ways of having classification for this discipline of mathematics, and then making each as a complete subject in itself, and then taking us sequentially right up till post graduation and even research beyond. On the one hand, we have to reach at the whole range of knowledge, and on the other hand, we have to take mathematics also as has been the reach present day, and then